Hey y'all, Josh here today, aka the world's greatest dad. And we're out here doing some camping, meaning there's no better time to test out some new camping gear. And what you're looking at here is the Aerogogo Self Inflating sleeping mattress. And today we're gonna unbox this thing, break it down, give it a full review, and see if it might be a good option for you as well. So with that being said, let's get it. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and see what we're working with. We got this thing unboxed, and as you can see, it comes in this nice carry bag right here. And I gotta say, for a full-size self-inflating air mattress with its own built-in pump, this thing folds up nice and compact. Let's go ahead and get it opened up and lay it out. So we have our Aerogogo self-inflating air mattress all laid out. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the features. Starting right here where we have our self-inflating air pump, you'll see that's where we're also going to charge the unit as well. And down here on this side, you're going to have an additional air hole that you could use as a backup to pump up or also deflate faster. Inside the carrying bag, you're going to have your direction sheet showing you everything on how to use this, as well as roll it up and store it. You get those two little elastic bands right there for when you roll it up, our charging cable, and a little repair patch as well. And as we take a little closer look at our user guide, it goes over everything from inflating the mattress to deflating and storing, as well as repairing. So to inflate, we're simply going to remove this little cap right there, and we'll see how long it takes. We're just about at 9:35. We'll go ahead and hit the power button and let it inflate. So our air mattress is fully inflated, and we are just shy of 3 minutes. Go ahead and hit it stop. So there's our fully inflated Aerogogo air mattress, and as you can see, this thing is the full-size version, which is going to come in at 78 inches long by 55 inches wide. And they also offer a single size, which is just over 78 inches long and 28 inches wide. Now, both of these are going to be 5.5 inches thick when fully inflated. Now, my initial thoughts on this thing is it does inflate fairly thick, and I do appreciate that considering it's a self-inflating pump. So if you want to let a little air out, you simply open up that inlet right there, and you can get it set to just how you want it. Now, this is perfect for me, so I'm going to get some bedding on here. We'll check back with you tomorrow. Oh, well, that's a good size fish. All right, so we had a chance to fully test this thing out and catch a few Z's. Give me a few minutes. I'll give you my final thoughts. After spending some time on this mattress, I gotta say this thing performed fairly well for me. I like this nice heavy-duty nylon material that it's made out of, and it just doesn't feel cheap or flimsy. Now, probably my favorite feature though is the built-in pump and quick release system, so you can get this thing set up exactly where you want it. I had this thing set up real tight. I didn't really like that much. I was able to take some of the air out just a little bit at a time without using the huge release valve, and then I just got it perfectly where I wanted it, where I wasn't hitting the ground, but it was soft enough where I was comfortable. I'll kind of show you how you make those little changes to this thing. First off, you want to let out just a little bit of air. Just go ahead and open this release valve. Get it to where you want, lay back on that thing and test it out. You can let out a little bit more. Close that valve. So you can just make those minor increment changes. Now, if you want to air it up, if you let too much out, pull out the valve, hit that power for a little bit, power it off, lock it in, and you get this thing set up just right. Now, the pump itself is powered by a 3800 mAh lithium battery, and you should get up to 20 inflations per charge. Now, since we just used this out of the box, I'm not sure how full the battery is. We're going to go ahead and use our provided charging cable today, just USB-C on this side, regular USB on that side, and make sure we get this thing fully charged before we put it away. That'll give me some time to go get ready for the day. So we had this thing on our little INU charger for about an hour and a half, and we got it fully charged. Now, a couple things about charging. Number one, when the light is red, that means it's charging. When it turns green, that means it can take a full charge. Now, since we were plugged into this little charger, it automatically shuts off when it's not working. Therefore, you don't see a light right now. But if this was plugged into a wall, you just see a constant green light right there. So now that we're done using this, we're gonna go ahead and get the air out. And one thing I will point out about this air release here is it does have this little connection here. So if you needed to pump this with a regular pump, you could do that as well. Now to get it out though, just go ahead and empty that and let the air drain out. Now to get this thing rolled up nice and compact so it fits back in our bag, we're basically gonna go in thirds and start on the pump side. So we're gonna roll this over 1/3, roll the next part over 1/3, and then we're gonna do one more roll over here to cut this in half. It should fit in our bag nice and good. So there you go. That's pretty much everything you need to know about the Aerogogo self-inflating mattress. Now at the end of the day, this thing seems well built. It was easy to adjust to get it just perfectly comfortable, and I had a great evening's sleep on it as well. It's for those reasons and more, I'll easily give this thing a world's greatest dad thumbs up, and I say, go out and get you one. Hey, one more thing before you go. I want to let you know that the company behind this Aerogogo self-inflating mattress is a big fan of the world's greatest dad's in-depth and informational videos. Therefore, a few weeks ago, they sent me this mattress for video review purposes. Now, with that being said, all the thoughts and opinions expressed in this video were my own, and I always do my best to accurately describe any product I review. Now, I hope this video helped you out, and we'll see you next time.